wanted to incorporate our fans and people, friends and family, that believe in us and really enjoy our music through the years. Yeah. And what we wanted to do is let them be a part of this whole process, because we have did 4 CDs since 2002. And this CD here is like, we wanted to really have a collaboration with the people and different musicians, and have them involved in the whole process. And I got wind of Indiegogo through a friend named Cliff.
Indiegogo. Now that's pretty interesting, because I saw that. I remember you were telling me about something like that before, and I happened to look at it, and it's pretty interesting because, as I understand it, this is one of those sites that actually funds projects, funds projects for up-and-coming artists. It allows you to bypass all the big, corporate machine, the whole conglomerate thing. You know, it allows you to go in from the bottom up.
Well, what it does is it's a people-friendly crowdfunding. It's called crowdfunding.
Okay.
And what you do is you get your friends and family and your fans to contribute to your project.
Okay.
So, and with their contributions, we set up prizes or perks. They call them perks.
Perks, right.
And you get CDs, you get T-shirts or whatever. We're going to figure that out with each donation. And what the donation does, that goes to the process of the final process of the CD.
Right.
The CD that we're doing now, we're trying to do a really professional CD, which is going to be mixed and mastered professionally.
Okay.
Because we collaborated with some very top artists and producers.
Like this man here.
Yeah.
The great thing about Indiegogo.com is it allows, like Delbert said, for people that support your work to, one, have a grassroots level. Most of the time when artists put out product, they're putting out product and people are seeing it in the end phase. People are going to have an opportunity to understand what Aniya is about, get to see where the money is going to be spent, and also have a way of contributing to the project in every way they want, in any way they want, so that they know that they're not only fans and supporters of the work, but they're also partakers in the work with us. So that's the great thing about Indiegogo, is that it allows you to really give people that support your work an opportunity to invest really.
I was going to say almost
art.
Like having stock in your, in your project.
And also with this project, because it is the 5th studio album for Aniya, it's allowing us also to expand our reach of people. We've had very critical acclaim on all the products that have been out before, but we wanted to be able to reach more people, and we also wanted to give them, the creativity, and obviously people have come to expect that level of quality on a creative level from Aniya, but also quality in terms of producing, mastering, mixing, even having other strategies for promoting and marketing it, so that everyone who wants to be part of the Aniya experience can be a part of it. So that's why we're excited about Indiegogo, because we don't have to recreate the wheel. We're allowing people to meet us. And then also, as we build this campaign, getting ready for the release of the album, people that we meet for the first time, it's not just a matter of, I love the album, let me know when it come out. But you can actually contribute to this work coming forward even now. So that's why
you can be a part of this experience.
Also,
a deep part of this experience.
Yeah. Also, we have there's like 70 countries around the world that are listening to our website.
Wow. Okay.
They're hitting our website.
Well, see, that's what I love about the internet and being able to do this on the internet, because it's global. You don't have to be limited to a certain principality or municipality or anything. You can be global, and everybody around the world can hear what you do and see what you do and see what you're all about. That's perfect. I love it. I love it.
Artists that are the producers that are going to be involved that are involved in this project, they're world known also. We have a guy, Al Turner, who is the musical director for Earl Clue. He's the musical director for Kim. He's played on 2 of the tracks on our new CD, and 3 of the tracks, and also he's producing one of the tracks, one of the tunes I wrote. So you can't get no bigger than that in the contemporary music scene.
That's right.
And also we have James Poyser, who is part of the Roots. He's produced Erykah Badu. He's co-produced this tune with me. So he's on the CD also. I have Bill Jolly.
Bill Jolly,
he's a keyboardist. He's played on our title track, Colors of the Sun.
Okay.
And a guy, trumpeter named Al Moretti. I had the Infinity Horns from Delaware.
Right. Okay.
We're doing a project together. They're going to be on the project.
Wow.
I have Venetia. She's going to be on the project.
Wow. You just blew my mind right there when you said Venetia. I'm like, because I've got 2 clips of her already, and she's like world class.
Right.
Oh, she is. She's like super world class.
Yeah. So she's on the project, and then the band members, Monty Pollard. He wrote 2 tunes. I have T-Bone, Tyrone Blanford, Jason has done some production work for me, Jason Coleman. Okay. And Jose, he's playing on the project also. So and Mark Mitchell. I can't forget Mark.
It's been we're excited about the project. One of the songs that Delbert wrote, he wrote a song. I had actually had the privilege of having 2 of the Aniya albums before I started working with Aniya. So he wrote a song called God's Grace, and we're actually adding lyrics to it for this album. Okay. So we're excited about that, because that's one of the songs being produced by one of the named producers we had talked about. And so that was one, and then there's a song that I wrote called Around the World. That Delbert was able to compose and write, and that just being part of that process was great. But that's another song we're excited about, and a song called, we actually have a jazz acoustic song on the album called Lover.
Living in the silence seems so loud. I try so hard to stand out from the crowd and yet still find my place. Now destiny is real and so is fate, but darkness came and stood within this place, and so I learned to wait and wait and wait, but I knew that you would come one day, so I denied myself to see you face to face. Now I can stop that love, 'cause it won't go away, but now I am calling lover, come to me, my destiny again, there you are, we'll be together without end, calling lover, come to me, sign the scene the day I saw you lay there, loving now please come and love on me, on me.
Tell me something. I think we talked about that once. But tell me something about what this Colors of the Sun. What is it about Colors of the Sun? What does that mean?
To me, Colors of the Sun, I heard a commercial. It was a wine commercial, and it was a Spanish commercial. Well, it was a Spanish interpretation. It's Culos Este Sol.
Okay.
So it really attracted my attention. You know, I'm like, wow, I like that. And then they said the English translation was Colors of the Sun.
Okay.
So I was like, wow, I'm gonna write a song about that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There you go.
When you look into the sun, you can't really look into the sun for a direct, because it'll blind you.
Yeah.
You know. So what I wanted to do was I started researching it, and I said, well, from a telescope or astronomer aspect, they see there's different colors of the sun. Right. There's different shades in the way the sun is. So I put that in relative terms to jazz.
Okay.
And it's our collaboration with all these different type musicians and stuff are different colors of jazz.
Of jazz, right? Okay.
And I'm presenting
That's how
it
it relates. Okay.
on the CD.
I love it. I love
So that's basically my interpretation of what color. That's why I came up with the colors of the sun in relative to jazz. So we have like a vocal jazz, we have spiritual jazz,
Right.
we have like a hip hop rock jazz with the roots type vibe with James Poyser.
Right. Okay.
Al Turner brought his contemporary jazz feel to it. Imani has a feel, Mark, and then my writing. So there's a big collaboration of all this stuff, Bill Jolly, on this CD. And that's why we did Colors of the Sun. That's why we're headed in that direction.
Awesome. But Mr. Delbert Boyer, Mr. Phil Joseph, two giants in the field, y'all. Y'all got to get this when it comes out. When is it coming out? That's what I want to know.
December the 14th.
December the 14th.
Our CD release party is going to be at the World Cafe. Get your tickets now.
Colors of the Sun. Okay.